Hi friends! How are the relationships in your life? If you have a romantic relationship, is it as you want it to be? Do you have a romantic relationship? All of these relationship questions and the quality of our relationships has to do with us. All of the relationships that we attract into our lives are a reflection of our own subconscious beliefs. So if we have a romantic relationship, but there are a lot of problems and it isn't going as well as we want it to be, that is a reflection of our subconscious beliefs. If we have friendships that are not as close as we want them to be, that's a reflection of our subconscious beliefs. If we have colleagues or coworkers, if they're good or bad, everything is a reflection of our subconscious beliefs. So I want to talk to you about relationships today and how we can start to adjust our subconscious beliefs so that we can start to have the kinds of relationships that we want. So first of all, I want to say maybe you don't necessarily believe this. So let's take a look at this thin slice of relationships known as romantic relationships. Let's say you either have a relationship and it has problems, or you don't have a relationship and you want one, or you have a relationship and it's working, but you don't really know if there's love. So those three categories of a romantic relationship. Let's take one slice of that, and that is a relationship that is there and there's love, but there are also a lot of problems. Now, you may say, it may be easy to take a look at this kind of relationship and say, well, the reason it's not working is because this person is doing this to me, or this person is doing that to me, or it's just not working for some reason and it's the other person's fault. It's easy to look at our relationships in that way. But if we take a deeper look back, if we peel back our subconscious beliefs. So our conscious belief is that we want a relationship that works. It's full of love, full of connection, full of warmth, full of the kind of complementary interactions that we've always dreamed of. But in our subconscious, we may have something that's holding us back. Now, for each of us, it's something unique and individual. So in Daria Trutneva's book on relationships, she gives an example of how a man has been in a relationship for many years. I think it was something like 15 years. And throughout his relationship with his wife, he always felt like he was trying to get her to be more intimate with him. He was always chasing her, he was always pursuing her. And in fact, she had other lovers, and it was at the end of their relationship, their marriage, where it felt as if everything was going wrong and it just couldn't work out. She was seeing other people, he was unfulfilled. But when he took a look at his subconscious beliefs underneath, and he took responsibility, he looked under, for what reason was he himself creating this kind of relationship? He started to see that he actually created this relationship himself. He created it that way himself because in his subconscious mind, he felt that if he was always pursuing, if he was always chasing, if he was always going for her, that represented love. So if he was always chasing after her and could never quite get her, but he was always chasing her, then he would feel love. Now again, this isn't conscious. This is not conscious stuff. It's not like he decided that he wanted to believe this, or he logically knew that he was doing this necessarily, but somewhere in his subconscious, from very young age, or from maybe even a movie or TV or something influential in his past, influenced his subconscious belief such that he believed that chasing equals love. And he created exactly that relationship for himself in his marriage so that he always felt his version of love. Now, it wasn't what his conscious goal of love was, but his subconscious wanting of love was getting fulfilled. So once he learned to transform that subconscious belief and have it go from chasing to a different expression of love. Love didn't have to involve chasing. Love then was a reflection of sharing intimate moments together, or however he changed it. Once he changed his subconscious belief, his personal subconscious belief, so that it aligned with his goal and his vision of love, that's when he started to see a change and a transformation in his marriage. And now he has a loving, beautiful relationship with his wife that previously did not exist. They have intimacy, they have love, and it all shifted because he changed his own subconscious beliefs within himself. So this is just one of the many examples in Daria Trutneva's relationships book. Be sure to check it out. Click the link below to download your own copy and read all about relationships, how we ourselves have so much more control over how our relationships go. Romantic relationships, relationships with colleagues, relationships with family, relationship with friends, our children even. They all start with us and what we are creating with our subconscious. So check out that book. It is full of great examples and the tools to help you transform your subconscious. Be sure to like this video if you found it useful, and subscribe to our channel because we put out videos every week, and we'd love for you to follow along on the journey.